first of all, congratulations on your
Thank you.
pregnancy news. We're
Thank
going
you.
to get to that in a little bit, but I want to start. Let's just jump right in
Yeah.
and discuss Dairy Queen's Miracle Treat Day and talk about why you wanted to get involved.
I love this campaign. It's a brilliant campaign, and it's also like the most no-brainer campaign. I feel like the least every single person in the entire world, and I mean that, can do is go to Dairy Queen and get a Blizzard treat to help support families in the hospitals and patients and babies and kids. I've worked with Children's Miracle Network for so many years. What year is it now? 2023? A long time. 2008 was my first year. And especially now being a mom, God forbid we ever needed the support of Children's Miracle Network, I would hope that like every resource was there. And I've gotten to meet a lot of the heroes and do a lot of different campaigns with them. And I just love everything that they do. They live to help families and kids. And same.
Absolutely. How has being a parent kind of changed your perspective on getting to work with them?
Oh, I think it just hurts my heart even more. I have done children's hospital visits since 2008. Right after the Olympics, we went on like a 50 city tour where we got to visit a children's hospital in every single city that we were at. And I kind of just found that passion there of I had been on this Olympic platform and so many people helped me get there. But then I go to a hospital and see all these kids who are in need of so much. And it's just the least we can do to try to extend a hand and support them in any way possible. And since then, I've told them, not comically, but just I repeat it over and over and over again. I'm like, never hesitate to call us if you need anything at all and support and whatever it is.
Well, this is a sweet day, no pun intended. How can people get involved? Let's talk about ways people can enjoy their sweet stuff too.
Yes, July 27th, go to your Dairy Queen, wherever it is, even if you have to drive to it, you better. And you buy a Blizzard treat. That's it. I mean, and like I said, it's the least you can do. And it's also delicious in my entire childhood. But portions like up to $1 or more can be donated to your local children's hospital in conjunction with like Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And it just helps support these families and helps kind of put more money into the resources to support their costs and their just everything they're going through. But literally just go buy a Blizzard. That's it.
Now you were kind of talking about how you've been involved with them for so long. Have you been part of other initiatives, or what do you think makes this one special?
Um, yes. Anything Children's Miracle Network touches, I am happy to be a part of. The reason why I think this one is so special is I hate to say it can sometimes be hard to raise money, but it can sometimes be hard to raise money. And partnering with something as simple as a Dairy Queen Blizzard makes that initiative so easy and so approachable. And I got to go to a Children's Miracle Network hospital, Vanderbilt Children's here, and sit down with a couple kids and eat blizzards with them. And it's like our childhood. Who doesn't remember going to Dairy Queen and sharing ice cream? And I think it humanizes it all a little bit more and makes it a little bit more approachable. But we're not asking people to click a link and just donate money, even though we would love that. We're asking them to go eat ice cream and think about all those babies that need help.
Yeah, and it's the perfect way to beat this summer heat right now,
It
too.
really is. It really is.
What's your go-to order on Miracle Treat Day?
Oreo Blizzard. It
Okay.
has been since the first day I ever went to Dairy Queen. Love Oreos, love ice cream, blend it together. It's amazing. In gymnastics, our coaches used to take us to Dairy Queen. I'm not kidding. If we had like good days, and we would all split ice cream, and mine was always Oreo Blizzards.
Oh, absolutely. I love that. It has the nostalgia too, as
Oh,
you
yes,
say. It's got
for
that perfect
sure.
connection. Well, we're so excited that your sweet family just announced that you're expecting baby number 3. So, how are you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling pregnant. Um, just really excited. Yeah, excited for round three.
Speaking of sweet treats, you having any sweet pregnancy cravings?
Um, Not really. I feel like I'm too distracted with kids that I just, yeah, don't have time to think about cravings. But I I eat watermelon a lot. I had a cookie dough blizzard with the kids at the hospital and it was delicious. That made baby very happy. So
Ooh, okay.
yeah.
Baby's liking the cookie dough already. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Love it. How are Drew and Jett? Are they excited for little baby brother or sister? How do they react to the news?
They are. Drew definitely understands it. Jett, I don't know if he understands it yet. Drew's very, very excited. So she talks about it daily.
Aw. I know you guys haven't shared your due date just yet, but in your announcement video, Andrew was saying that potentially the baby could come on his late father's birthday. That was such an emotional moment watching the video. I'm curious for you, what was your reaction when you guys realized that that connection was there?
That's why I only lasted 3 minutes before I told my husband, as I kind of did those calculations. And it just, I don't know, it's just sweet. We're obviously going to be remembering dad on his birthday anyways, and he was always the first to be at the hospital and the first to kiss the baby and brush the baby's hair. We have 10 grandchildren, so he was at every single birth. And yeah, it's just sentimental. It's sweet.
Yeah,
It's a good way to remember him.
that is just, I mean, the stars just seem like it was all meant to be for that moment.
Mhm.
So I know you're talking about the watermelon and some other things with the pregnancy. Are you liking being pregnant? Or are you worried about being outnumbered now?
Um, I mean, rightfully so. I think yes. It's kids are a lot, and I want to be able to be the best parent for them as possible. And pregnancy can be scary. You never know what's going to happen. It's just kind of all out of your hands. So it's a lot, but it's a blessing.
I love that you have this summer with your two little ones now. You can take them to Dairy Queen to get their blizzard next week too.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you guys already nesting or you're like, we're good, we got this, number three. We know the drill.
Yeah, I feel like with the first and second, I had the nursery done before I was even halfway, and I haven't thought about literally a single thing. Nothing. I should probably start, maybe.
You got it down.
Yeah.
You got it down. You're great.
Yeah.
We're getting excited over here for the 2024 Olympics also. And Gabby Douglas actually just announced that
Mhm.
she's planning on returning to gymnastics, hinted we might be seeing her in 2024. What was your reaction to hearing that she's back, baby?
I was proud of her. I got to train with Gabby for, oh my gosh, 2 years, 3 years when she was at Chow's with us. I love her. I love everything about Gabby. She's a phenomenal athlete. She's a phenomenal person. I loved her post announcing it, saying that she's taken some time for herself. She's reignited her love for the sport. I think it's really special. I think you got to see her kind of firsthand lose the love for the sport, which we all go through. And to see her come back from that is really special. And her, Simone, everyone going, I'll be their biggest fans. We'll be there watching. And I just hope they have a safe, healthy run at it.
I was gonna say we also just saw Simone, so we've got the girls. They're ready to jump back into competition. What was your reaction when Simone was back too?
I was like, yeah, yeah, she's incredible. So I
I
feel
love
like
it.
there's nothing she can't do, literally. So I was like, of course she's going for another. And I don't want to say it'll be easy for her because she works so incredibly hard, but she's the greatest athlete our sport has ever seen. And to know that her and Gabby could be side by side is amazing.
I love that. I love how Team USA, you guys really just seem like one big family and you're always rooting for each other. I know there's going to be so many athletes that are coming up this,
Mhm.
cycle of Olympics and that are really going to be trying to make their mark. As you said, we've seen all of you go through the, not just the physical stuff with the Olympics, but the emotional stuff and the world's eyes on you. What advice would you have for these younger gymnasts that haven't gotten to be in this spotlight yet, that are now ready to go and are going to try to make it to the Olympics?
I think that's something that's so special about having Gabby and Simone both coming back. Um, and Suni Lee's coming back. I think there's a bunch of them. Um, is I would advise all the girls coming up that don't be intimidated by that because they are the sweetest, most amazing team leaders you'll ever meet in your life. And I think watching them and learning from them and asking them questions and having them truly lead the team is like the greatest thing that this up and coming generation vying for a spot on the team can have. They've got the best girls to follow, and they've just got to let them hold their hands because they're phenomenal people.
What is something that you maybe wish you knew going into an Olympics that you didn't, and now you're like, oh, that would have been nice to know for, the new generation that might have been too young to even consider the Olympics until the 2024 games.
I don't know if this is like Olympic specific, but I feel like you work so hard to like get your job done and not be distracted by the Olympics that I forgot to like document it. I thought I would like never forget it and stuff, but now as a 30 some year old grown up, I'm like, I wish I would have journaled. I wish I would have taken more pictures. I wish I would have like done more things so I could remember it. So I would say document it along the way.
Love that. That's such a good advice too. Well, I know you're super busy at home right now. You've got so much going on. What other exciting projects are you working on, or what else are we going to see from the East family soon?
Uh, I don't know. We, I don't know. It's always a new thing every week. Right now, I again got to do the hospital visit last week, got to get ready for the campaign. I'll be taking my babies to Dairy Queen and we'll be splitting the blizzards. Um, and just working on getting ready for a third. That was my big thing this time around was to slow down and not work it away and just enjoy it. But yeah.
It was so sweet seeing all of your pictures and videos of Jett's recent birthday party. Is he excited to be two? How is his big sister helping him through everything?
Drew is the most supportive. She was helping him unwrap presents in the sweetest, most patient way. Um, we had a little party yesterday, like you said, and he's just, I think it was the first time it kind of clicked for him that like the day was about him, which was pretty special. So it was sweet, but yeah, he's just growing up.
Is it fun to see their bond and how they connect, especially in moments where, you're celebrating such an exciting milestone?
Yes, it is really fun. I never had siblings, so this is a whole new path for me. I've seen it in the adult version of my husband, but to see them kind of bonding, to see them talk about each other when like they're gone, to see them kind of lean on each other and play with each other is really, really fun.
I was cracking up myself when I was watching the YouTube video and your husband was like, I'm one of five.
Yeah.
And you were like, I think three is good for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, enjoy your summer. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. We're looking forward to the Miracle Treat Day and
Yes.
seeing more from you and your sweet little family. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Have a good day.